Hello and welcome to our brand new Let's Play, Metroid Fusion, for the Game Boy Advance. This is a 2002 title from Nintendo, and it features Samus, our hero who, I don't know, you might play in Super Smash Brothers or stuff like that. I skipped that intro scene because we're going to see it right now again, except this time with words. I'm going to try my best to do a good Samus impression here, I think, so here we go. I'd been assigned to watch over Biologics research team, so I once again found myself on the surface of SR-388. A little overkill with the missiles, don't you think? It was there that I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. It was only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we now know as X. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. Once the X had infested my central nervous system, I lost consciousness, and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. Don't drink and drive, kids, or you blow up. The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biologics vessel recovered it and transported me to Galactic Federation HQ. However, during the journey, the X multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. It then came to light that the organic components of my power suit had become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed while I was unconscious. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed, and dramatically altering my physical appearance. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Then, someone found a cure. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seemed that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid from SR-388. Play Super Metroid. The serum was prepared and injected without delay. Maybe it was Zero Mission, I don't remember which. The X-parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. Bye. As for me, one life ended, yet I survived, reborn as something different. Pondering this fact, I realize I owe the Metroid hatchling my life twice over. Oh, time for a new voice. This is your computer talking. We'll soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking. The ship's computer has notified me of our approach to the Biological Space Labs, or BSL, research station. During my surgery, the research team sent the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected pieces of my power suit. After regaining consciousness, I learned that an unexplained explosion rocked the station. For some reason, this awoke a nameless fear in my heart, and now I am being sent there to investigate. My mission on the BSL station will be overseen by my new ship's computer. Following the commands of this blunt, computerized CO is something I have to bear, as it was condition of my taking the ship. For someone who dislikes taking orders, this is the second time I found myself having to do so. It makes me recall my other CO. And now we learn why until now I have not tried voices. There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. Excuse me, I'm a robot. I can't say things wrong. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent... Talk slower, will you? Samples from SR-388, as well as parts of your suit infected by the X parasite. Go faster. The causes of the explosion is as yet unclear. Investigate. The quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room. On the way, uplink from there. Is your objective clear? Now go to the quarantine bay. Alright, well, as you could tell, a lot of this first episode is going to be a lot of kind of exposition and whatnot. Also, start of the game, Samus loses all of her powers in like every single game, I think. Other M is the exception, except you're not allowed to use half your stuff because of authority I don't remember. I've never played that one actually, but I've heard all about it from fans, sort of. So right now I get to jump, I can shoot in 8 directions. It's pretty great. The jumping takes a little while to get used to, but I've played this game multiple times. I've beaten it a few times, so not too hard to do. Anyway, this is the navigation room I was told about, so let's step on here. A quarantine bay is ahead. Biosigns are confirmed. Be careful. It was good talking to you. Alright, maybe it's over here? No, I can't open there yet. Can't really go through any of these doors. I can't even morph ball right now, by the way. I can't. I just can't. Here's the quarantine bay. Things don't look so great. Yep. So that thing just dropped an X-parasite, which means it was infected. I absorbed it because that's what Samus can do nowadays. With her new transformation thing into the blue person. It also heals you, which is great. The green ones give you bonus missiles, but we'll find out about that later. So let's check in, now that we saw an X-parasite. And the quarantine bay broken into. This is unfortunate news! The specimen brought back by the field team were infected by X-parasites. The X can mimic its prey, and the specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned one. The gelatinous X-parasites, gelatinous, that's a big word. Parasites invade and rapidly reproduce, killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X-infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccine worked so quickly and so well. But has also changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X-parasite. I mentioned this already. Without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. You may also restore latent abilities this way, so please free X-parasites whenever you possibly can. This station is home to many species, some violent ones. We must keep the X out of the breeding environments. at all costs. This is vital, Samus. I am already detecting massive biosigns in this region. The X are gathering. This may be our chance to exterminate them, but you are only at 10% battle capacity. Your chances of survival is extremely low. The Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. Is your objective clear? Now, get going. I have released the lock on level 0 hatches. Look for the blinking hatches. Alright, now I can actually break those doors I couldn't. Oh, let me talk about the map a bit here. So as we can see here, pretty detailed map, pretty useful. You see these end things, those are navigation rooms. I just went to one there. Story, exposition happens there. S for save point, R for recharge station, and D for download. You could get power-ups there. So that's where we're going, actually. Oh, also one more thing. Those level 1, 2, 3, 4 locks there, that shows what doors I can't access right now, which is all of them. I love starting a new game, it's great. Anyway, I can't go through these green doors, as I just mentioned, but this blinking one is just fine. Oh. Now here's our first save point. I think I want to use it. Alright, which way? So we're going up here to get to the download room first. After more talking to the robot. I have received news from HQ. They can support you with downloadable weapons data. Once you have this data, you'll be able to use missiles. Why didn't you give me this at the start? This will help against some enemies your beam can't hurt. Head to the data room for the download. The data room is here. Is your objective clear? Yes, it is. With missiles, your chance of survival climbs to 20%. Why didn't you give me this stuff at the start? Anything up here? No. A lot of breakable walls here too. Except it gets more complicated. A lot of them break depending on what kind of special weapon you're using. That computer reminds me of a gruff Federation CO I served under named Adam Malkovich. He called me Lady on missions. From anyone else, it would have sounded sarcastic. But Adam made it sound dignified, out of respect and with some irony. I named the computer after him. I get the feeling that in Metroid Other M, Adam Malkovich is nothing but sarcastic, but it's mostly because he denies you every single power-up ever. Ah, can I use this nice new power-up? No, you can't, Samus, because it's not authorized. So here's a recharging station. I didn't need it, but thought I'd show it off. Here's a save point. I don't need this either. And then I died. Kind of how things normally go, I guess. Here's a navigation room. I don't really need to go to it, though, because download's right here. Doors was open. Normally those doors don't let you through unless, nothing to say. Missiles. These are rather exciting. I hold R, and then I can switch my weapon to missiles. They do a lot more damage. I'm not sure the exact number, but that noise was bad. Electrical interference has knocked out the elevators on the main deck. This may be related to the X. I'll work on it. As for you, try to find another way to the target. It's located here. I'm reading huge biosigns, so I hope your missiles work. To reload missiles, you can use a recharge room or absorb a special type of X parasite. The text is green because it's a green frickin' parasite. You'll see them. Try it out. Is your objective clear? Missiles are your only hope. Don't hesitate to use them. Now find a way to... Doesn't that mean you should save them? No? Okay, I'll use them like crazy. You refill missiles very easily. Oh, I can't go up there because it's a red door and I can't even reach. So if I were to go down to the elevator over here... Fun fact, it doesn't work because... Where's the elevator? Yeah, power's down. Thankfully, I can still shoot these doors open and whatnot, but, I need missiles. Sweet, I found the shortcut. This thing's only damageable by missiles. It also drops them, thankfully. Yeah. Sometimes you get these, they can be kind of annoying, these platforms that just kind of break when you step on them. They got that weird symbol on them. Looks kind of like a sun. I might have missed a secret up there, I don't really care that much, though. That weird pipe breaking stuff, or that, I don't know what you call that. It looks like electrical sockets and stuff, or cords, whatever. I can't use English right now. I can't go through either way of those, really. It's a different kind of Z-coordinate, I guess. Anything over here? There we are. Just gotta look for secrets sometimes. I'm not gonna find them all. It's way too hard for me to do that right now. Not when I'm doing a Let's Play, but thankfully these things are chumps. This is a boss door. They do this to you. Oh, I was paying too much attention to the zombie. Nope. So it takes 3 missiles to kill these. Missed my chance. Got another one, though. Let's... Can I actually... No, I can't save. I figured the save connector would be right there. Well, here's an energy tank. This, right now, it doubles my health. Each energy tank gives me 99 extra health. Quite useful. Anyway, let's say hi to the boss. Hi, bye, whatever. Hello, ugly. That's what I wanted to say. Of course. I was not expecting fire. Can't really do much to me while I'm up there, which is good. Tried to jump there. Alright, I need missiles to hurt this thing. And with that, we've beat our first boss. Each boss gives you a power-up. This one gives you the Morph Ball, which lets me go under these small areas I could have crouched under and kind of crawled, but Power Suit doesn't let you crawl, I guess. Lets you do this, though. I worry for the future of this game, though, with how rough I made that first boss look. Guy's not challenging at all, but... Anyway, we need to continue. I say that, and then I see, oh, that room up there hasn't been explored. And I have missiles. Let's get some more missiles, I think. No, recharge room, okay. Not what I wanted, but... anything. Sometimes there's secrets in these rooms. Not very often, but sometimes. What's my map look? Didn't miss too much, really. Nothing to really worry about. Let's save and continue on. A lot of these action platformers have like a really difficult first boss or a really easy one. This one's kind of easy. It's kind of the pattern we'll see for the first couple of bosses in this game, though. Alright, let's hear the bad news. Samus, it's as I feared. The breeding environments have been invaded by X-parasites. Oh no! Sector 1, SRX, shows several abnormalities on biosensors. Sector 1 is a simulation of the SR-388... I skipped that word. To get there, take the main elevator to the access shaft and use elevator 1. Is your objective clear? Use the navigation room just inside for further briefing. I'm not sure, but I think that whoever allowed the X into the environment may also be linked to the early explosion. Oh no, I've got to hurry over there. There's a missile tank. I thought I was getting over there. Oh, here's a little fun little thing. Who likes taking damage? It's ice! Hello, Ridley. Doing great over there, aren't you? Can I just leave him there? It'd be great. Now we can actually go here. Alright, I made it just in time, because suddenly, oh no, explosion. I want those missiles. Oh no, it broke the fourth wall. Let me do that too. Alright, that was only slightly ominous. It's also an exceptional spot to stop, I think. So, hope you're looking forward to this brand new Let's Play. There's going to be lots of action, lots of searching for objects, and lots of death. Frankly, there's going to be a lot of that, I think. So, until next time, see you later.